my time into some content. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I forgot to check out the ranking. So, I'm just gonna check out something real quick. You good? Perfect. Because that's priority. That's you good? That's good. So, Crown will finish rank 19. Champion, which is not great because we did better before. That's not great. Shield. Let me check out the double thing. Perfect. And I didn't ask for that. It's okay. Okay. Tournaments. We are rank 16 platinum with sword, which is not bad. It's not bad. And rank 15 with shield, which is insane. Both of them finished the same place. Now what you need to do is check out the mission 35. 35, good, good. And come on. Tell me that you're good. You're good. You're good. Hell yeah. Uh. Holy shit. I'm the member who gave the most. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Sheesh. That's good though. That's good. Because I'm not the only one. Most people did. Most people did. We have a Zelda 4, which is 25. And Blazier Sun. Good. You know what I'm gonna do? Huh? I'm gonna end this right. And I'm gonna try to spend some points. I got 1,300. So what I should spend it on? I don't freaking know. You wanna go for econ? Or let's go for chain lightning. Because I'm gonna go with chain lightning for the sword, so I should do something different. You know what? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And chain lightning will upgrade the chance. We just did 2 more smart missile, which is great. Nice. Boom, boom. Shining light is what? Critical chance. This is tower health by 5%. Bam, baby. Bam. Good. Good. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do? Super simple. I'm gonna end the round here, which is done because that was a good round. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, the demon mode. Fuck you. Is the shittiest. Okay, that's not okay. That's okay. Now what we're gonna do is get the this. I have 900, so that's a lot. I think I'm gonna go with yeah, cooldown. The perfect would have been duration, but it's okay. So we went with 1 level. I don't even remember what I did. We went with 1 level and poison the black hole. You're gonna go to poison swamp, which is the cooldown. Now you're gonna go here, and I'm telling you right now, sword is gonna be upgrading by a lot. By a lot. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna team. Choose my alibi. Okay, so now you're gonna be upgrading. I got 740, which is a lot less than I thought. I want to do damage. Damage. We just upgraded by 100% times 100 for damage. That's pretty good. There you go. Dang. Left. Uh-huh. 190. I'm actually really worried about crown. I don't think I'm gonna have enough token to do it. Don't worry about it. What is that? Good. Okay, let's go. That makes me content. Oh. Oh, you're dumb, dude. You forgot to do it. Oh. Don't think it's Wayne. Welcome to the show. Doing well. You guys are having a wonderful day on this 27 July 2025. Today is a beautiful day. We got a sunset. We're gonna be making a couple of videos. Then I'm gonna be doing a TikTok live. We have my lunch here. So cheese, yogurt, and bread, and that's pretty much it. So the plan is to do a couple of videos, then do the Twitch stream. No, TikTok live, Twitch stream, more videos, and that's pretty much it. I'm in a good mood, so it usually goes pretty well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. Because you guys are doing well, because they're having a wonderful day on this 27 July 2025. super simple day. We're gonna be doing a couple of videos for the sunset, and that's pretty much it. So enjoy. Okay. Okay. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well, because they're having a wonderful day on this 27th July 2025. Here's what I ate today, and I forgot the food, of course. Duh. We had what I can tell you is we had a scoop of this, which is this. We had about half portion of this, which is banana bread, homemade banana bread, which is awesome. We are gonna be finishing that today. That's it, because it is phenomenal, but it is kind of junky food. Oh my god, junky food, junk food, junkish, but junk food, not junky. Junkie can eat whatever they want. No judgment, por favor. We are also going to be eating a yogurt, and we're going to be tasting this delicious cheese, Gustave, with Swiss cheese. Now, I bring you the plat de resistance. Got to put this in the fridge. So we're gonna have two of these. So, but it is the same thing. There's the same amount of calories. So it's 220 each, right? Which is 440. Why? I'm gonna have natural and jalapeno. Now for the calorie counts, we didn't have bread today. We didn't have bread. So this is 170 grams. I don't know how much I'm gonna be eating, but what I'm gonna do is, for example, this is 100%. So if I eat a tenth of that, it's around. I don't fucking know. It's per 30 grams. That's 170. So if I eat a fifth, yeah, a fifth, technically a sixth, because that's gonna be 30 gram. A sixth is 30 gram, and a sixth would be 110. So yeah, a sixth would be pretty good. We're gonna be having one peach and mango. The peach and mango here are 90 calories. So this is 110. Banana bread is about 200, let's say. 200. We have 440 with the crab dinner, and we have I would say 810. 810. So that's pretty much it. So today we're eating like kings. Tomorrow we're gonna be eating like king also, but still reasonable. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well on this 27th July 2025. Wanted to come on here. The bus ride. Wanted to come on here for a bit of video that's kind of cool to do. Today we did this is a video for the gaming channel, by the way. Today, peach and mango yogurt. Try. This is my first break of the day. So your boy is starving Marvin. I wonder what happened to that guy. Huh? I wonder what happened to him. Starving Marvin, if you're there, we miss you. And if there was never a character of Starving Marvin, then Nelson Mandela effect, going full throttle. So today we did a review of this game manual, right? Game manual. I say it so fast that it sounds like gay manual. There's nothing wrong with the game manual, but I don't have it. I've been looking for it. I went on eBay, I went on Amazon, I went on Grindr, couldn't find it. There was this one guy who said he had it, but trust me, this guy didn't get it. So today we read a manual, right? And I was talking about how much I missed, because it's a playthrough it's a playlist that I haven't done in a while. I'm like, Why do we stop doing them? Right? Something I like doing, manual. And I realized that the reason is there's just no manual. Most of the games that we're trying don't have or don't include a manual. It's all digitalized right now, and I just miss those times. I told you guys the story of why it's important to me. I had a father that thought gaming would lead nowhere, which so far it hasn't, but I can see the door from nearby, you know? There's the end of the tunnel, and we're closer to the end than the beginning, which is pretty good. So my father was like, hey, you're, you're not allowed to play game more than the weekend, right? So the week, what I would do, I would read game manuals, and by reading them, peach and mango Greek yogurt, delicious. Freaking outlandish how it's good. So it made me feel like I was gaming again, which is again it's too hot. Is a desire. That's what you desire to do, right? With the game manual, it brings you back to the game. Or at the same time, let's say we're playing a game. I don't know. Lengthy RPG. Let's say I'm playing Yakuza, like a dragon, right? I don't want to play the game again, but I miss it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the gaming manual. You know, to me that was important. To me that meant something. Which was so good, but it was also they didn't charge you for it. It came with the game, so it's free. Because it was free, I could just enjoy it, and because we were able to enjoy it, then the rest of the day went well. You know, I'm starving. So yeah, they don't do it. Like, I was born in the 90s, and not to bring back the 90s, but I remember watching DVDs, and they had so many extra. One of my favorite DVD that I own is Trailer Park Boys the movie. Now, Trailer Park Boys the movie has 5 hours of extra, and the movie is 2 hours. So, you know, you just had for your money back then. And I don't know why it feels like nowadays it's like, no, you don't have enough. You're not making enough. So to me, this is a bit sad. This is a bit, you know, I miss it. I miss this getting for my money's worth. Now, there's something interesting with that, because if I was playing devil advocate, I would say that it sucks because you're in a position, or again, thinking that you know, what's your perception of money. So you think that because you bought a game, you're okay with this. There's just a Borderland. Borderland did something crazy. Borderland did a game which you can get the extra, and you can get the extra, but the luxury box, so collection edition and everything, and the box in itself does not contain the game. So imagine that. That is completely insane. But then again, there's a question of, hey, is it because we did before that you're entitled to it? Are you entitled to everything that we used to offer? Or, you know, technology makes it more expensive to get this. Technology makes it more expensive to make games, because it's more expensive than to make game. The apartment's a mess. Because it's more expensive to make games, you're possibly not entitled to what you're getting before, right? You're possibly not entitled. And because you're not entitled, then whatever happened is kind of your fault. Without being your fault, but you know what I mean, right? I miss it. You know, and the craziest thing is, like, my apologies. When you look back at it, for example, I have a Nintendo 64, and I love that baby. I love it, right? The problem with the Nintendo 64 is I don't have on my TV holes for it. You heard me right. I don't have the holes for it. So because we don't have the holes for it, I'm in a position where I can't play it. But then if I had the manual, I would still remember those games. You know? I would still remember how they played, how it felt, some characters. Now we're lucky because there's gonna be some playthrough on YouTube or shit like that. There's a game called Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Now we're getting into stop killing games, but it doesn't matter. There's a game called Kingdom Hearts, and I think it's Dark Decoder. They took it out. You cannot even play it anymore. The only way to see it is through a YouTube channel. The fuck are you doing? You know, doesn't make any sense, and it's sad because who's paying is a customer. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but it meant something to me. Imagine going to school. I was such a gamer. I was so obsessed with gaming that I would bring at school the game manuals. Imagine that. Imagine that. How crazy is that? And to me, that was nice. That was surprising. That was something I enjoyed doing, or something I kind of cared about doing, right? And now that's just not the case. So it is an issue. Fuck, this phone is hot, bro. This phone is hot. Ugh. Anyway, just thought I'd come here and rant. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to the Commentary Show. I'm doing well because having a wonderful day on this 27th July 2025. Today I'm coming in with excuses that you deserve a mea culpa. I fucked up. Lately I haven't been mobile gaming, so there's a place that are not getting any love. I am sorry. I'm in a position where there's so many games that I don't know what to play. I feel like I don't have enough time in a day, and I'm talking about days where I don't even work, so I do apologize for that. Like yesterday we did 7 hours of streaming, which is great, but at the same time could have done better, could have done more. So I do sincerely apologize for that. I wish there was a reason, just a lack of time, so I am sorry. I think I'm gonna delete a couple of games, and yeah, I think I'm gonna delete a couple of games if I don't have a choice. Anyway, just food for thought. Just thought I'd come on here and tell you how I felt. Of course of course I want to talk. Of course I want to play games. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that I got myself in a position like that. You know, we all have gamer burnout. But then what mobile gaming was happening, what happened is you have dailies, and you're like, fuck, what am I gonna do for my dailies? So then you feel obligated to play every single game, every single day. Because you're playing every single game, every single day, you don't have enough time. Because what I would love to do, the phone is still too hot. Because what I would like to do, I think would be very healthy, is fuck it, take one game, play 2 hours on a Monday, play this other game, play 2 hours on this game. Another game, take 2 hours, that's it. It doesn't fucking matters. As long as you get to play what you want, or what you want, and as simple as that. Yeah, it's kind of caca, but hey. I feel like I'm not the only person going through this, and I feel like it's a pretty normal situation, I guess. Anyway, just thought I'd come on here, complain a little bit, say sorry. I love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Okay, so what's this? Okay, perfect. Not really manual. Till the day I die, I spend my blood for you. Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to the Commentary Show. We're doing well because they're having a wonderful day. Today I'm entering a personal comment from my dad. Watched a couple of my videos lately, which is great. So my dad had his operation at the eye, and the eyelid, he cannot close his eye or close them quickly, cannot bow down. You have to be careful with the blood pressure of his eyes because he has a operation. I don't know the name of the operation. And he saw a video. He said, "How come I seen you say thank you 4 times in the same day?" what is going on with that? This is too much. People are gonna take you down to kiss their asses. Now, this could be seen like that, absolutely. It could be seen as a kissing asses, but the reality is, lately, with work has been work has been underwhelming. Work has been underwhelming because I'm working for a job where there's next to no bosses. We got a quota, and if you don't do your quota, you're sent home and you don't work anymore. So on one way, you're in a position of I can do whatever I want. The second day, there's consequences, but the consequences are after that day. So I could just do nothing for 8 hours and get paid for 8 hours and then just leave, you know. So it's underwhelming. I feel like I'm working up with a couple people that don't care, and they're super kind people. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, if I'm the only one that gives a shit, then it's not really fair at all, you know. And this is a personal issue because so the work I'm so sorry, we're playing the tower here, we're gonna play the tower. um it's so it's tough because you gotta go to work to yeah to pay the bills, of course, but there's a sense of fulfillment that you're supposed to get, and that sense of fulfillment isn't got because the amount of work you did. There's no like, hey, you didn't do enough, or there's no like, hey, good job. There's like, okay, you did that today, good day, or have a good day. Socially speaking, it's a lot of people that, again, and I talked about this before, it's a lot of people that know that this job is temporary, and because they know that this job is temporary, they feel like it's not worth it to. It's like, and I thought this before, it's like this kid, right? This kid who's always his mom, his dad are in the army. They're always leaving city. They're always moving. So there's not a lot of friends in there. There's not a lot of social talk. So I find myself in a position of, and again, you can think that this is kissing ass. It's up to you. I don't care. But I find myself in a position where I am finding work fulfillment by doing content. I am feeling a sense of community, a sense of social, with you guys at night, which is two that's great things. It's to me, it's really important. It is really important because I don't have a lot, you know. I have friends, but then I'm in an age where I'm kind of like the black sheep because I'm not married. I don't have kids, so I'm the old guy with cats. I don't have cats, but you get the reference. So yes, I am using social media lately as therapeutically. We've been making a lot of content. One of my best friend Janice is like, "Yo, what's going on with work?" I'm like, "I got switch again." Like, what do you mean switch? I mean, I told him what happened, and I said, "Oh, they can do that," you know. And even him, he thought it was weird. But then, and at the same time, like, the friend that I have, I keep. The family that I have, I keep. Thank God. But the only constants in my life right now is content, and we're putting in the work, but you guys are down with it, and I'm grateful. If anything, it's so there's a feeling of loneliness, of course. There's a feeling of loneliness. Loneliness to me is it's hard to talk about. It's really hard to talk about. Loneliness to me feels like it's hard to be lonely in a room full of people. But when you're lonely in a room full of people, that's it. You know, doesn't get much worse than that. And yeah. So I use kind of social media to get this fulfillment, to get this, you know. This is why it's tough. You know, I never feel like it's enough. I work harder, and it's a kind of like a conscience thing. Also, I'm working harder at home, not getting paid, than I'm working for a job where I am getting paid, where there is something that is people are demanding me. Hey, I'm paying for X, Y, and Z. So you're supposed to say thank you. You're supposed to do this job, but then I do this job and it doesn't matter. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Okay, but it's very rough. It's horrible to go to a job and I don't need to thank you. I don't need to thank you. I don't need to look at the work I did and good job. I don't need that. But give a fuck, please. Because right now, I sabotage work, literally, because they don't know how much I do. So what they do is they go out. We're 8 people. What they do is they go, look at the work. They say, okay, well, this is what the guys did. And then the other guys don't give a fuck. So I'm kind of the person that has to do the most work. And then I'm doing the most work for 8 of us to get rewarded with not a thank you, not a good job. So I feel bad. I feel shitty. And then again, you guys aren't my boss, but I'm getting a hey, good video, or hey, you did good, or hey, I like the videos, I sub, thank you so much, you know. I got a message yesterday saying, hey, you make my day better. I'm a complete fucking stranger. And then the person I've been working for months, don't care. So yes, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be thankful. I want to say something disgusting, okay? But this is just us talking. It's not, I don't mean it. This is not reality. I'm single. It's like you're having this girlfriend, right? And you've been having this girlfriend for years. And at first, it's lovey-dovey. There's this honeymoon phase. And you feel like you're together, you're good. And then out of the dark, or out of the blue, there's one day where she doesn't really tells you she loves you. She stopped telling you that she loves you. She stopped making plan, right? And then there's this other girl at work, and she comes to you and she's talking, and she's actually fun to talk with. And you're like, I'd rather talk to you than my girlfriend. This is cheating, right? But at the same time, you got to do you got to needs, right? And then at the same time, what really, really bugs me, what really, really pisses me off, low-key, high-key, to be honest. Fuck, I'm a douche. I'm a fucking douche. What really pisses me off is I'm not supposed to feel like that. I'm supposed to feel like a day is over and here I go. I got my check. I can feed myself. That's not the answer, you know? There's literally dudes at work that steals. And at first you're like, bro, you're gonna get in trouble. Bro, what you're doing there, that's not cool. And then a month later, no trouble, no consequences. And then literally ask yourself the question, why am I trying to be righteous? Why am I trying to do the good thing? You know? Yeah. And it's the same thing. It's such a complex feeling. But lately we started doing bike ride, right? And the bike rides are nice. I mean, fun. They're fun. But fuck. I realized just how much I've missed of the world. Like, I got to live a lot of things, thank God, but I've missed some landscape. See, I'm kind of not annoyed, but worried because my home city, which is Lachine, is changing so much. Why am I annoyed? Why do I care? Because I feel like I didn't take advantage of Lachine. Simply. So, it's bad. It's bad. And then you go in on bike, then you realize just how little you travel, right? And then you go back home, and then you realize just how nice it is at home, how comfortable you are at home. This is the duality. This is the two sides of the same coin, and there's no solution. Solution would be to quit my job. But then, how long have I tried to find a good job? It didn't work. It's hard. What am I supposed to do? You know? I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame. You can't constantly give up every single obstacle you face. But then I'm not even giving up. And the people around me are not even giving up. They just don't give a fuck. There's this wall, right? And you're running a marathon. And there's this wall. And this is the wall is the obstacle, right? And I'm just seeing people chilling at the wall and say, hey, it's a good day outside. I'm like, bro, walk a couple of steps on your left, you'll be able to continue the marathon, right? And then is the finish line. And you're a step further than other people. And then you see the finish line. You see it. It's a marathon. And you're seeing the finish line, right? And you come to cross it. But then you realize, what's the point? Because nobody else has tried. Yeah. It's tough. But at the same time, social media is completely different. I know that I work super hard, but I know that I'm not the hardest worker. I know I'm loved, but I know that I'm not the most loved. I know that I'm weird, but I'm not the most weird. Sometimes I'm cringe. I'm not the cringiest person alive. See? There is competition. Now, do I need a competition for life? No. Is it more fun knowing that you're not the only motherfucker who gives a shit? Yeah. The reason why I am so thankful for content is I imagine my life without content, and I'm being honest right now. I imagine my life without content, and I imagine how empty it would be. You know? Which is how I feel. Anyway, that's enough of fucking crying. I love you guys. I really do. And I did say thank you 4 times today. I'm gonna say it the 5th time, thank you. I'll say the 6th time, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna say it 7th time for everything, thank you. Then we're talking about the content, right? Oh shit, you're done. Okay. You talk about the content for. Then the only reason I'm putting myself through this, because I know what making content feels like. There's an alternate reality. There's a part of the multiverse. I'm going crazy, where I'm not making content. This guy is having the same symptom that I have. Doesn't give a fuck. My last job, when I kept for so many years, there's day I didn't care. Right? I just want to go home, make content. I had a good job. I had a great job. Didn't really appreciate it. Right? Anyway, long story short, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Kung Yug. Salut, c'est ton Chaming, j'espère que ça va bien, je passe ma journée en ce 27 juillet 2025. Aujourd'hui, on fait une petite dégustation de Monsieur Gustave. Fait que non, on ne fait pas du cannibalisme, on mange pas une personne qui s'appelle Monsieur Gustave. J'ai cherché, j'ai pas trouvé. Aujourd'hui, on fait un petit goûtage de fromage. On a fait Monsieur Gustave, on a fait au Funy. Puis là, on va faire au Suisse. Là, je vous avertis tout de suite, je suis pas un fan de Suisse. Je suis un fan de la Suisse, oui. Je suis un fan des personnes suisses. Suédoises, oui. Je sais pas comment ça s'appelle les Suisses. Les Suisses? Je sais pas. Pas un fromage de ça. Je suis pas un fromage, pas un grand fan de ça. Je suis fatigué. On est fatigué. Mais j'ai tellement freaking hâte. J'ai tellement freaking. Avec l'accent français, tu comprends? J'ai tellement hâte. Tu vois, goût légèrement sucré et noisetté. Noisetté. Regardez-moi le design de l'affaire, comment c'est beau. C'est beau en vierge. Moi, je me rends compte à quel point c'est beau. C'est-tu magnifique, ça? C'est-tu pas beautiful, ça? Mais l'affaire qu'on a ouvert, c'est tellement difficile. C'est tellement caca. Qu'on va faire ça à la caveman, à l'homme des cavernes. La néandertale. That's weird. Ah ouais, c'est cool. Fait que, Monsieur Gustave, fromage suisse, sans plaisante, petite dégustation. Maintenant, je vais manger à même le pot, parce que j'habite seul. Si je serais célibataire, maintenant que je suis célibataire, je vais le faire. Si je serais en couple, je le ferais aussi. Mais j'irai, c'est pas moi. J'irai, c'est pas moi. Sans plaisante. Guys. 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 En passant, c'est pas du de Longueuil, ça. De la fierté immouvable que j'éprouve en ce moment. Je suis fier de ma patrie. Mon drapeau n'est pas en berne. Hum. Hum. Ouais. C'est celui-là. J'aime même pas le fromage suisse. C'est délicieux. Je n'aime pas le fromage suisse. Suisse. Puis j'adore ça. C'est probablement l'affaire la meilleure qui me de ma bouche récemment. Euh, bon goût de fromage. T'as quand même le goût du suisse. C'est sucré. Eux, ils parlent de noisettes. Mais j'ai pas goûté de noisettes. J'ai pas goûté. Mais ouais, c'est un petit peu sucré. C'est bon. Chose qui se prend très bien. C'est très très savoureux. Je vous avoue que c'est un produit qui est. Sincèrement, là, sincèrement, je l'aime plus que le ciment. C'est tellement bon. On va se prendre une de nos bouchées. Donc, je m'en garde. Donc, à 4$, c'est pas un repas. Une grillotine. Faut que j'arrête aussi, c'est trop bon. Fait que, ouais. Fait que, faut que je t'avoue que c'est le meilleur fromage que je mange de ma vie. Le meilleur fromage que je mange de ma vie. Puis j'aimerais ça vous dire que c'est une blague, mais c'est pas une blague. Je suis sincère. Le meilleur fromage que j'ai mangé de ma vie. Ouais. Le seul, peut-être, qui bat ça, c'est le fromage qu'on a mangé d'Angleterre. Lui qui a été vieilli dans un monastère pendant 25 ans, là. Ça, c'est incroyable. Mais il est tellement bon. Puis oui, il est sucré, mais il est pas trop sucré, là. Ça se frangerait très très bien. Sauf que c'est des fromages comme ça, le problème que j'ai avec ça, c'est que je sais pas comment tu me mangerais à part comme un snack. Tu mets pas ça dans un sandwich, tu mets pas ça dans une. Je sais pas. Je sais pas. Mais oh mon dieu, c'est bon. Qu'est-ce que je vous recommande 100%? Dépêchez-vous. Parce que moi, je vais directement en manger, je vous avertis. Puis c'est pas mal ça. Fait que je vous aime. Passez une belle journée. Bye. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Because I'm well, because I'm having a wonderful day. On this, my apologies, disgusting. On this, 27th July 2025, I want to come on here and do a little update on my neighbors, so you guys know that the relationship between me and the neighbors downstairs wasn't great. And today I gotta say there was a huge plus. This guy upstairs threw off his balcony some garbage, and there was a lot of garbage. And they didn't ask me. They say, "Hey, is that you?" Which means they finally believed me. Now, this was the very first one, but this was a couple of days ago. I noticed there was a lot of garbage. I'm like, fuck. There was a second one. The second one is today. They lent their cat. I don't know how they lent their cats. I think they let the cat outside, and somebody said, "Hey, what a nice kitty! Come in, I'm gonna feed you." Because it was a stray cat, so there was some fighting, and they were swearing at each other. They were swearing. It's, you guys know, it's two neighbors. There's not a problem with anybody neighbors. And literally talking, and they don't complain, you know. So those two neighbors, they were screaming at each other. They were insulting each other. So how that made me feel? It made me feel good, to be honest, because I understand that it's not personal. They're that way with everybody. So it makes me feel good. At a perfect position, in a perfect situation, this wouldn't happen. But at the same time, you know, people are people, and you have to live and let live. And people are different. It takes everybody to make a world. And I'm just so grateful, but so freaking grateful that we had a wonderful day. I mean this wholeheartedly. It was a gorgeous day, and they were screaming. And at the same time, you know, I had two people mention it. I had two people mention it. Anna and Janice. They were the two people that mentioned my neighbors and them being loud, right? And then with Anna, it's like, yo, tell them to fuck off, right? And with Janice, it's like, yo, they were rude to you. It made me nervous, you know? And I feel like in both cases, they weren't necessarily talking about the problem, but how it affected me, you know? Like, hey, dude, are you good? And I'm really grateful for that. Now that I know that it's not perfect, but it's not towards me, I feel good about it, you know? It's not a perfect situation, far from it. But, I mean, you have to learn to deal with the cards you're dealt with. You're dealt with? I don't know. I can guarantee you is that I'm pretty happy with the situation. I feel safe at home. I feel like this is where I belong, and I'm happy. Literally, guys, I was fucking nerve-wrecked. I was teary eyes. This close to fucking crying. Someday. And it was all on camera, too. Because I didn't feel like home was a safe place. I didn't feel like home was a place where I belong. And I don't know. I have no clue. It's odd. Because doors are locked, so nothing's gonna happen. But at the same time, it's mental health, mental peace, emotional peace. Right? And the worst thing is, they heard me talk and they didn't say nothing. Now I'm being respectful because my neighbor, their grandparents, and they have their grandkids at home. So if the grandkids scream and cries, oh, I don't know if it's gonna stop. Yesterday it didn't stop, so today, careful. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, kiss you blink. Welcome to the Popular Show. I'm doing walk with having a wonderful day on this 27th July. Love saying July 2025. Today we're talking about variety. A variety of content, to be more precise. You guys know since day one, the content has been very varied, right? You guys know that? You guys have noticed? No, not yet? Okay. Cool. You'll notice this one day, and if you didn't notice, well, I just told you, so now you know. We have been having a lot of fun. For me, variety of content is extremely important because, I don't know, because it's not doing the same thing. It's something different every single day, which I love. And at the same time is talking about multiple interests, which I love also. Like, for example, we're playing Elden Ring right now, and we're going to start playing Hero Land, which is an RPG, which is going to be very, very different. It just feels good to be doing something different. It feels good to be doing multiple things at the same time. It's a position of, I don't know, I feel good. I think about doing that. But however, I'm putting myself as a viewer. So what exactly happened is, for the last amount of years I've been making content, I have been either listening to the same content, or I have been making content. So I wasn't really open-minded. I was comfortable in a little bubble. you know, a little bubble of comfort, safety. And I've been watching more videos, and to me, it would be hard to do like a single video. For example, health, weight loss, anime. It doesn't matter. I would feel bad about doing one kind of content. Then I'm seeing most of the channels. That's what they're doing. Now, my first thought was demographics. That's what they're doing. If they're doing something else, they won't get any views. It's like the people that do drama, they get crazy views. But the second they don't do drama, then that's it. They don't get anything, you know? And we are a system that's reliant on the algorithm. We are a system that is reliant on how many views can I have today. Let's not hide away. Let's not lie. This is what we're reliant on. And then I was like, okay, well, I wouldn't be like that. I didn't want to be like that. But then when the majority of people think the same way or move the same way, is it because they're right? Is it because they're wrong? Is it because they're misled? Why? And I've been focusing on the why lately. Why is everybody doing the same thing? Why is everybody? And even then, something crazy happened yesterday, and something crazy happened 2 weeks ago. So the 2 weeks ago was very simple. A simple bag of chips. Ruffle, which is a Canadian brand that I love, came out with spicy garlic, right? And then I was feeling like eating junk food, so we bought a Doritos, and I didn't even know this, but the Doritos, what flavor? Spicy garlic, you're right. They were doing the same shit. Now, a week ago, YouTube changed its policy. 2 days ago, TikTok changed its policy. Yesterday, Twitch changed its policy. So everybody and their mom is changing their policy at the same time. You know? There's this mentality of you have to be in a herd, right? I think that's a sheep herd. Well, it's more like a zombie herd from Walking Dead, but a sheep herd is more sensible? I don't know. What I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is how much variety is too much. Are we going to be ever reaching a point where there'll be a problem? Or content is too varied? And the truth is, I don't know. I have no clue. Like, for example, for the nature corner. If I was next door, the building in front of me would hide me, you know? I have the chance to be there. I have the chance to see the skyline, right? But at the same time, this is something that is varied, but not that varied. Because most sunrise are the same. Most sunset are the same, right? If I'm lucky, I'll get a couple of difference. But it doesn't happen a lot. And yeah, so it's something that bothers me. No. And for you to go live, you always bring the good vibe and make everyone day. Keep it up, brother. That is super sweet. That is super sweet. Like, for example, somebody commented, I'm excited for you to go live. You always bring the good vibe and make everyone day. Keep it up, brother. That's super nice. That is super nice. But even the TikTok live are completely different. The content started with being live and making Twitch stream. And then we had some fun on TikTok. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do some normal stream. You know? And it went well. It went really well. It was a lot of fun. And I don't know. It was a lot of fun, so we kept doing. But then this is two live in two different contexts. One day this can become a family channel. One day we're gonna have our own house. We're gonna cook on a stove. We're gonna be cooking a lot of things, right? And we'll possibly have a garden. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of freaking things. I think that's a problem. We're gonna keep this channel for how long? For 20, 25 years? I don't know. I don't freaking know. And even if I did, if you had the answer, you would change. Right? I don't know. But then it's so freaking hard, even to do diverse content. So I don't even imagine making one kind of content. It's so freaking hard. It's bad. It's very bad. Like, for example, what would be the content I would do lately? Banana bread, banana bread, banana bread. What is the content I would do lately? Weight loss. I don't really believe that one day I'm gonna lose the weight. Then what? I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. You know? With variety, it's harder for you guys to follow. I get that. But I'm so scared of pinpointing my career. I'm so scared of something called tunnel vision. I'm so scared. You know? It's scary. It's scary. I don't know what to do. And then, not a single person has complained about the variety, which thank God for. But at the same time, there's so much variety. Would you guys complain? Would you guys tell me? You know? It's so good. This is homemade banana bread. See? It's all a point, a part of normalcy. Now, how is that normalcy? Well, that normally in itself is quite nice because you can film your normal day. How about a vlog? You could film the day to day. But then, after not normal, a bit out of the box, right? Then your whole content comes out of the box. You know? I don't know. It's such a shame. But although these dots are normal to have, those are very normal. I'm telling myself about things. I don't know why. Although these dots are normal to have, it doesn't mean that they're justified. So, you're entitled to feel an emotion one way, two way, three ways, doesn't matter. You're entitled to it, right? But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, is this fear justified? I come to you tomorrow. Guys, I'm afraid of volcano eruption. And then like, there's no volcano in Quebec. So I'm justified to be fearful of that happening, but if fear is unjustifiable because of the low probability that it happened. So fear of not doing something well or good in a specific case, which is making content, it's unjustifiable because there's no good way to make content. That's not true. You wanna know the good way to make content? You wanna know the good way to have your channel grow up, blow up, viral? Like everybody else. On the same thumbnail, everything else. And if you're lucky, you'll get just that. And that's what I want to do. Is that's what we're aiming for. I don't know. I don't know. But then you want to know something true? You know something crazy? If you ask me, what are you aiming for, Inc? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And that is beautiful. Because even if you don't know what you're aiming for, you can still have something in your mind. I don't know what I'm aiming for. Therefore, I don't know where I'm going. Not true. You're going somewhere. It doesn't matter where you're going. But you're going somewhere. Is it follow, dude? Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Hold my breath forever to suffocate the pain. Holding. My apologies.
brush my teeth. This Diet Coke, which my brain needs for brain health. This is the type of thing that you get on the Sam High Show. You're not going to get anywhere else. Leave the plaque on your teeth to protect it against environmental damage. There's something to that.
Non, dude. Cody doesn't know. Birthday. Bonjour. Come on, Ink. Let's go eat. Okay. Dumpling, kiss your boy. Quick little commercial. We're doing walks, having a wonderful day on the 27th July 2025. Today we're answering the age-old question. Tired? Taking this from Goodco Morning. Are we a spicy kind of girl or a normal kind of girl with our craft dinner? So we'll be tasting both. This is my lunch, but what I had was I had leftovers from we have leftovers from way back the last time we tried to lose some weight. Now I made mistakes, so I don't know what this is. I mixed them up. So what I'm seeing on it is this. It says original, so we're gonna have to go via the smell. Come on, nose, be useful for once, I beg of you. Yeah, smells pretty normal. So this is the first one. Of course, you're not gonna see me mix because it's top secret, right? Craft Dinner is Canadian, and these are Canadian secrets, so I don't want the CIA or the Canadian Information Agency to come knocking on my door. Sir, you have revealed secret from the government of Canada. We're gonna mix it up. We put that baby 3 minutes and a half in the microwave. Now, for just to be sure, I'm gonna do something else that is kind of cool. If I remember correctly, this will contain green specks, which are supposed to represent jalapeno. Because again, this is a jalapeno Craft Dinner. So if they have green specks, we chose the exact good one, which is a bit too late because we already mixed. There is some. Yes, victory is ours, my friends. We have conquered the Netherlands in 1344 with the Conquistador. Didn't go to school a lot, so as you can tell, I'm gonna mix. I'm in a good mood because this is my supper, and your boy is on a diet, so this is the beloved meal to free us from hunger. There you go. Now, what I'm gonna do is I've allowed, in a very quick fashion, the normal Craft Dinner or the original to rest a little bit with the tastes. We'll be tasting this one. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Craft Dinner original. Let's go in. A bit of whistling, a bit of a blow job. What a good job. Still too hot. Yeah, this is steaming. So hard to beat. This is so hard to beat. Oh man, this is good. And these have been in my apartment for at least 2 years. And we're gonna go with jalapeno. I'm telling you, jalapeno original was very good. The stakes are high. Just the smell of it. My first experience of jalapeno was Cheetos jalapeno. This is my blueprint, by the way. This is so good. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a shame. This is the Cheetos versus Cheetos jalapeno again. I have to go with jalapenos. I think as a flavor, the original is better. But I think all in all, you're gonna be craving the jalapeno flavor. It's just so good. It's more research, it's stronger. Craft Dinner itself is a classic. I want to light a classic. It's like if you give me a black Oreo original and you gave me a golden Oreo. Like, they're both so good. But I have to go with what my heart tells me to go. My heart tells me to go with the golden Oreo. Anyway, here's the answer. We are a spicy kind of girl. I love you guys. Take it easy. Let's go TikTok live.